Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you this morning? I'm sure you are now fine, and I'm fine too. Students, this time I'd like to share to you all. It is about talking about the future. Have you got it? Okay, now let's see the next slide.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
Okay, beautiful song, is it? Students, from these songs, we can conclude that the song contains a plan that the singer wants to do in the future time. But I'd like to present to you all that for making the future plan, there are so many ways. The first is we can use present continuous. Present continuous, okay? For plans or arrangements. Menyatakan rencana. Menyatakan tindakan yang akan dilakukan pada waktu yang akan datang. Present continuous has the form be. It is am, is, are, followed by ing form or verb ing. For example, I am playing football tomorrow. Because the subject is I, so we use to be am. And after am, it is followed by verb ing or ing form, playing. I'm playing football tomorrow. The next example, They are coming to see us tomorrow. They are coming to see us tomorrow. And the third, we are having a party at Christmas. We are having a party at Christmas. You see, so we have to use are for the to be. And verb ing, have plus ing. Understand? Okay, so what about the other form for saying plan or arrangement in the future? Now, let's take it down. Okay, we actually can use a simple present or present simple for something that is scheduled. Menggunakan bentuk present yang simple untuk sesuatu yang sudah terjadwalkan, yang sudah jadi kebiasaan. Okay? For example, we have a lesson next Sunday. So, the conclusion is that present simple or simple present tense is always in the first form, in the present verb atau kata kerja pertama after the subject. You see, the subject is we, and the infinitive or verb 1 present form is have. So we have a lesson next Monday. And the second sample, the subject is train. The subject is train. Take a look at it. Train. Benda atau orang ketiga tunggal. So after this subject, third singular, subjek ketiga tunggal, arrive must be added with s. So arrive comes arrives. Kata kerja arrive menjadi arrives because the subject is train, ketiga tunggal. We cannot say the train arrived, no. But we have to say the train arrives at 6:30 in the morning. And then the third, the holidays. You see, holidays is plural subject. Subject yang plural, holidays with s after holiday. So, the infinitive that must become is bare infinitive. Start. No starts. No starts. Yeah, it must be start. Because the holidays is plural. The holidays plural. So the verb is bare infinitive. Infinitive tanpa ada s. Okay? So in a full sentence we can say the holidays start next week. And the fourth, it's my birthday tomorrow. What is your conclusion? It is a little bit different with the sentences before. You see, it, after it, there is to be is. Okay? It is not infinitive. It is to be. So, sometimes in the simple present tense, we can use to be. So, because the subject is it, after it, of course, we have is. It is my birthday tomorrow. Yeah? Okay. Understand? Now, let's see. The next is that sometimes for making a plan, we can make use modal will. Okay? It is especially to make or to talk about offers and promises. Menyampaikan janji, right? I will see you tomorrow. Not now, tomorrow. So we use modal will. I will see you tomorrow. Not now, for example. And then the second, we will send you an email. Yeah? Understand? Again, for making promises, untuk membuat janji, it is merely talk about future. So we can make use the sentences by using will followed by verb 1. For example, again, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll send you an email. Okay? The next, as we know, and maybe it is familiar to you, that for talking about future action, untuk menyampaikan kegiatan yang akan dilaksanakan pada waktu yang akan datang, you can also use be going to. Be here is are. Okay? Number 1. Be going to can be used to talk about plans, rencana, or intentions. Sesuatu yang sudah dibahas, yang sudah direncanakan, yang sudah dipersiapkan. Intentions. I'm going to drive to work today. You see? The time is today, but we can say I'm going to drive because subjectnya is I. I am going to drive to work today. But it is intention. In a short time, I am going to drive to work today. Maybe the situation is I am holding the key of my car and I am walking to my car, so I can say I'm going to drive to work today. A second sample, they are going to move to Manchester. Okay, it is a plan. In a short time, we can use going to that preceded by are. They are going to move to Manchester, for example. And secondly, we also can use be going to for making prediction, ramalan, perkiraan, based on the evidence, berdasarkan dari bukti-buktinya, ada fakta, ada approve-nya, ada yang bisa dibuktikan untuk menguatkan pendapat kita tentang prediksi kita. So, we can use be going to, such as in this example. Be careful, hati-hati. Maybe the speaker predicts and see the evidence that something is going to happen. So the speaker say, be careful, you are going to fall. Because the evidence is, I can see that you might fall. Yeah. Do you understand? Okay. To make you have more understanding in this form, now let's see the third sample. Look at those black clouds. Lihat itu ada awan-awan hitam di sana. It is very dark, the situation. So we can say, I think it is going to rain. Because I can see that it will rain. Understand, students? Okay, I hope you like this session. Now let's see number 6. We also can use will be with an ing form. Menggunakan will be, and after be there is verb 1 followed with ing. Okay, for something happening before and after a specific time in the future. For example, I'll be working at 8 o'clock. Saya mau kerja jam 8 nih. Can you come later? I'm sorry, can you come later? Number 2, they will be waiting for you. Mereka akan sedang menunggumu when you arrive, saat kamu nyampe ke sana. So it means that when you arrive, they are waiting for you. Okay, so sometimes we can make use will be in. I'll be working, they'll be waiting for something that happened before and after a specific time in the future. You see? Yeah, look at this phrase. Before and after a specific time in the future. In sample number 1, the specific time in the future, can you come later? And sample number 2, the specific time in the future is in the phrase when you arrive. Understand, student? Okay. What about this part? Sometimes for making action in the future, we can also make the sentences by using would like, ingin, hendak, plan, merencanakan, want, ingin, mean, bermaksud, hope, berharap, expect, berharap. They are all used for talking about the future action. Let's see the sample of the sentences. What are you going to do next year? I'd like to go to university. Do you see that it is a plan? Yes, it is a plan. What are you going to do next year? In the future time. So, we can say, saya mau masuk perguruan tinggi. By saying, I would like to go to university. I'd like to go to university. Clear? Right. Now, number 2. We plan to go to France for our holidays. Plan to go. So the action is in the future. Merencanakan. Oke, merencanakan berarti sesuatu yang akan terjadi pada waktu yang akan datang. So we can make use for saying that by using verb plan. Berencana, merencanakan. We plan, after plan, to. We plan to, after to we have present form. So, plan followed by to infinitive. Right? Plan diikuti oleh to infinitive. Plan to go, plan to study, plan to see, plan to phone, etc. Yeah? We plan to go to France for our holidays. And sample 3, George wants to buy a new car. Saya berhenti di sana. Wants to go. Wants to buy. Wants to have. The same with plan. Verb want must be followed by to infinitive. Yeah, so George wants to buy. Want, plan, followed by to infinitive. To kata kerja pertama. They are sentence number 1, sentence number 2, sentence number 3 are the plans that will be taken in the future time. Understand, students? Would you please remember these forms for talking about future action? Clear? Okay. I think you are all understand. The next is we can also use modals. Modal. We can use modals. The modals may, might, could. But it is used when we are not sure. Nggak pasti nih. Nggak yakin betul apakah akan terlaksana atau tidak rencana yang akan kita laksanakan pada waktu yang akan datang. So, kita bisa menggunakan modal-modal may, might, and could. Okay. Number 1, I might stay at home tonight. So, we can say that I'm not so sure if I stay at home or I go out for have something outside of the home. So we can say I might stay at home tonight. Or we can say also I might go to the cinema. So number 1 is I might stay at home tonight or I might go to the cinema. Number 2, we could see Mary at the meeting. Ya, arti kalimat ini adalah kita bisa jadi ketemu Mary loh di meeting. Kenapa? Because she sometimes goes. Dia kalau ada meeting seringnya datang. She sometimes goes. Tapi kan nggak bisa dipastikan apakah betul kita bisa ketemu Mary atau tidak. Tergantung apakah dia datang ke meeting itu atau tidak. Oke. Yeah, the models may, might, and could sometimes can be used for making plan in the future time. Right. Students, take a look at the photo or picture. It is a very popular singer. Do you know her? Yeah. She's Whitney Houston, right? And she has a very, very popular and famous song. The title is I Will Always Love You. I have an instruction for you. Try to get the lyrics and the song of Whitney Houston. Please try to get the lyrics, ya. Carilah liriksnya. Lagunya Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. And what you have to do is, on the lyrics, please underline, garis bawahi, the sentences that use future tense. Okay? I think it's not difficult for you. And after underlining the sentences or part of sentences or phrases that is used in the future tense, you report your work on Classroom, on Google Classroom. Okay. Now, listen to this.
I would
I hope you enjoy our meeting today, and please do your best. Please do your work and you report to Google Classroom. See you on the next meeting. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.